Okay, so let's just state the obvious. The world of AI creative tools is just exploding, right? Every single week, it feels like there's some new game changing model that promises to completely revolutionize your workflow. And while that's exciting, it also creates this massive challenge for creators who are just trying to keep up.
Does this sound at all familiar to you? You've got one tab open for image generation, you've got another one for video, a totally separate subscription for your voice cloning, and probably a spreadsheet somewhere just to track all the costs and logins. It's this creative chaos, and I think a lot of us know it way too well.
And look, let's be real, this isn't just some small annoyance. This is the creative grind. It's like having your paintbrushes, your camera, and your microphone stored in 3 different buildings across town. You're spending so much precious energy on logistics, you're managing all these API keys, which are basically just complex digital passwords for software, you're juggling a ton of different bills, you're constantly switching contexts, instead of focusing on the one thing that actually matters, your creative vision.
But what if you could just change all that? What if you could clear away all the clutter and just have a single, unified studio for everything? This simple question is really at the heart of a huge shift in how creators are starting to approach their work. 47 plus. We're talking about more than 47 of the absolute best-in-class AI models out there. Now, this isn't just about having a bunch of options. It's about having this curated arsenal of the world's most powerful, creative tools, all ready to go at a moment's notice. And this right here is the solution to all that chaos: Cliprise. Think of it as an AI-powered creative studio that's built specifically to bring everything together. The two key ideas here are unifies and one credit system. It takes the absolute best image, video, and voice models, puts them all under one roof, and gives you one simple way to access every single one of them. Okay, so having over 47 models is, yeah, it's impressive. But the real power isn't just in the number. It's about having the perfect tool for every single job. Because, as any artist knows, you don't use a sledgehammer to paint a portrait. Let's see what that actually looks like in practice. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the why. You're not just picking some generic video model, you're making a strategic choice. So let's say you need that breathtaking cinematic realism. Well, you're gonna go for Google's Veo 3.1 because it just excels at photorealistic textures. But what if you have a really complex prompt with detailed story beats? OpenAI's Sora 2 is your best bet, since it's trained to understand those sequential actions better. Or maybe you're on a tight deadline and just need to generate something incredibly fast. Boom. Kling is optimized for exactly that: high-speed output. This is what best of breed actually means. And just look at the names behind these models. We're talking about the absolute titans of the industry here. These aren't just random tools. They come from the world's leading AI labs, the companies that are literally defining the future of this technology. From Google and OpenAI for video, to ElevenLabs for voice, to Topaz for upscaling, you're tapping into this powerhouse of innovation, and you don't have to manage a relationship with a single one of them. So what does this actually mean for your workflow in the long run? Well, it means you can finally get off that endless treadmill of chasing the next big thing. You can stop worrying about whether you have the latest and greatest tool and just focus on your next great idea. Let's just do a quick side-by-side comparison of the two worlds. Over on the left, that's the old way: juggling bills, managing a complete mess of API keys, and feeling like your creative flow is constantly getting smashed to pieces. And on the right, that's the streamlined approach: one subscription, one bill. No API keys to worry about, you're always using the latest stuff, and most importantly, your creative focus is protected. It's a huge shift from being a logistics manager back to being an artist. And get this, it's not like this is some static library of tools that's going to be outdated in 6 months. As the big AI labs release new and improved models, they get integrated directly into the platform. That means you're basically future-proof. You get access to the absolute cutting edge without having to change a single thing about your setup. The platform evolves so you don't have to. And really, that's what this all boils down to. All of it. The unified platform, the best-of-breed models, the single credit system, it's all designed to do one thing, and one thing only: get out of your way. It handles all the complexity so you can get back to what you love, focusing purely on the art, not the admin. So I'll just leave you with this one powerful question. If all that friction was removed, if the logistics just disappeared, and every single one of the world's best AI tools was right there, ready for you, what would you create?